A former state employee is under arrest tonight, accused of downloading and distributing child pornography.
The charges facing Michael J. Kurtz are the result of a 6-month investigation involving the FBI's Child Exploitation Task Force. Jill Konopka got a rare glimpse into their work as they arrested Kurtz early Monday morning. And Jill joins us now with what you'll see first on 13. Jill.
Jim and Benita, according to the criminal complaint, Kurtz downloaded images of child porn on his home computer, telling investigators he couldn't remember the last time he did so, but he may have downloaded illegal images, quote, by accident just one day before the Child Exploitation Task Force came knocking at his door.
The subject lives there with his wife and we think young son.
It's 5 a.m. Monday morning at the FBI in Albany with the Child Exploitation Task Force.
He has no criminal history.
A dozen federal, state, and local agents are being briefed on a federal search warrant they're about to serve involving allegations of child pornography.
They're looking for electronic devices, cell phones, laptops, iPads.
So much of their professional lives spent undercover, we can't even show their faces. Soon they pile into a half-dozen cars heading for 73 Aspen Circle on this pre-dawn bust.
Based on the activity we're seeing from this address, online activity, that they are at least viewing and downloading, innocent images, inappropriate images of children.
55-year-old Michael J. Kurtz, the criminal complaint says, received and distributed dozens of pictures and videos of child porn through a peer-to-peer file sharing program on his home computer. Federal agents zeroed in on Kurtz using an IP address. The victims in the downloaded images, records reveal, were as young as 3 and 4 years old.
The goal is to determine, yes, that's a violation, that's a crime, but are these individuals also hands-on offenders? Well, the end goal is putting a stop to that or stopping that before it happens.
Agents approached the front door in the dark.
It looks like they're in.
Inside, interviews are being done. Electronic evidence is hauled out from the home, along with 55-year-old Kurtz. Supervisory Special Agent Don Zampano says this is only the beginning for cases like this, as he makes sure these undercover officers stay safe and evidence gets sent to be analyzed forensically with the State Computer Crimes Unit.
It's bad enough to have those images and trade those images, but what else are you doing, right, if anything? And that's what we need to determine. And if there are children out there that have been victimized, we need to identify them, and we need to see what we can do to help them.
Kurtz court papers show use the search terms PT and PTHC, standing for preteen and preteen hardcore. Kurtz, the complaint indicates, also confessed, quote, he did not show anyone the downloaded files of underage persons and that it was a secret because he was embarrassed and ashamed.
It has a major impact on their lives, and that's what we try to do. I mean, yes, we try to provide those services to the children, but the significant others are and their family members are entitled to those services as well.
So why have we seen so many arrests like this across the Capital District? They take a proactive approach, working closely with schools, hospitals, and the community, who federal agents say they rely on to tip authorities off.
This task force works tirelessly. It's extremely aggressive, but that's because of the agencies here, whether it be the state police, the county police department, and certainly the FBI here in Albany, puts great emphasis on this violation.
Now, we are learning Kurtz worked briefly at Docks and resigned to go back to a former job back in 2017. State officials say there weren't any allegations of inappropriate use of a work computer. Kurtz is being held at the Rensselaer County Jail and is currently assigned a federal public defender who had no comment for News Channel 13. With coverage you can trust, Jill Konopka, News Channel 13.
Jill, thank you. Fascinating look inside their work.